Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams here for Scrapbook.com to bring you a fun haul video. So I have a few products here that came from my in my creative team box, and then I also have a few products that I just ordered on my own, but I thought I would just combine it all into one video and show you the new products that I have here in my office to work with. So the first thing I have is a few new pops of color, and I would say that these are more of like earth toned pops of color than the last box that I worked with. So I think this one and probably this one are my favorites. So this one is marine. And this one is sage. And then we have royal blue glitter, unicorn tears, sunflower, pixie glitter, terracotta, and iced mocha. And those last two, well, a couple of these will go really well with these this new pattern paper collection. So Scrapbook.com has had cardstock paper pads for a while now, and now they're just releasing pattern papers. So there's 5 sheets of each pattern. I have 3 of them to show you, but make sure and click on the link in the description box below, because there are a lot more pattern paper pads that I don't have quite yet. But I'll just flip through this really quickly to show you some of the patterns. I think that stripe might be my favorite in this pad, but they're really all so pretty. And I love the non-traditional color palette there. This will be a really fun paper pad to jump in and play with, and it coordinates perfectly with the Harvest Smooth cardstock as well. And here is the Christmas pattern paper collection, and it coordinates perfectly with the Christmas cardstock, of course. And then I'll just flip through this one really quick. As I mentioned, there are 5 of each of these pattern papers. So they're perfect. I love the 6x8 size for scrapbooking. I love that plaid. But they're also great for card making, and they also will come in lots of different sizes. So again, be sure to check out that link in the description box. So this one is the boho pattern paper, and we'll just flip through this one really quickly. Some of the larger scale patterns on the back on this one, and the smaller scale on the front of the paper. And some of them, they just changed the color. I love these two. So cute, so fun. Anyway, really fun pattern papers. So make sure you check those out. The link will be in the description box below. And then I have a few new dies and stamps. So the first one is Feel Better, and it's got each letter, and then there's also an outline. And the same here, I Love You, with the outline. And this one, Fa La La, and then this one just has the word in a script. I'm really excited for this one, and I think this one will go perfectly with either the boho or the Harvest pattern papers, but it's a house shaker, so you can create shaker cards with that house die. This one is really fun, and I've got lots of ideas for this one. I hope that I can get them all done, but this is a party animal stamp set. So I love the cake, and of course these balloon animals are really fun. And this will go perfectly with this happy birthday stamp set. So whatever sentiments don't come, I mean, this one's got a few sentiments, but you definitely need this one to go with it for more sentiment options. This one is the Celebrate Expression, so it's got tons and tons of sentiments. Oh, I'm having a hard time getting my words out today. Sentiments for lots of holidays. So Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, graduation, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Mother and Father's Day, birthday, New Year's. Lots and lots of options for this one, and this is just a great one to have on hand. This one is the invitation. So if you're creating invitations for a party and then also thank you notes after the party, that's a fun one. And then there are 3 new stencil sets, and I believe you can buy these separately or together. This one has the word yay in just diagonal. This one has the word fun. And then this one is really cute. And I'll open it up and I hope you can see it on camera. But it's got 2 different kinds of confetti here. Let me pull in maybe that. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better with that. But 2 different kinds of confetti, so you can layer those together. And then I forgot to show, although I can't show you, but there are even more pops of color coming that I can't show you quite yet. But watch the scrapbook.com website, because those will be coming soon. And then I didn't open this up. I should have before I turned my camera on. But this is the new tumbler from scrapbook.com. And it's got a straw. Let me pull the lid off here. And then you can close it. You can use the straw or just drink from it. But mostly I think this is really fun to add some stickers on or some vinyl. I'm thinking about putting like some brightly colored strips of vinyl down here. I think that'll be really cute, but I'm really looking forward to playing with this and then having it to use as well. So that's the last of my creative team box. And then there are just a few items that I ordered. So I ordered another 2 more sets of these envelopes. I cannot remember off the top of my head what size they are, but I'll link them in the description box below. It's the smallest size that they have, and they are perfect. I use them for 2 things. One, I put dies in there, so I'll just cut a piece of cardstock and put white cardstock and the die set in there. But I will also use them for sets of die cuts. So if I have a package of die cuts that I use quite a bit, I will put them in this instead of messing with the plastic packaging that always falls apart. This I am really excited about too. This is an anti-static powder brush, and this is from Pink and Main. It's got the powder in there. I haven't put it together, but what I am excited for with this is that it's not going to be as messy as like the powder bag that I have been using. Anyway, so you just put the powder in there, whoops, and screw this on the bottom, and then the powder will come out on that brush there. And then you can pull that back up so that you don't damage the brush. But I'm really, really excited for those, or for this. Okay, and then these are kind of just a few random bits that I needed. There's nothing, there's not a full collection in here or anything. Hopefully that plastic is not too loud on camera. There we go. So there's this cute, this is an elephant Bella Pop. This goes with the Tiny Tots 2.0 collection. This, the Punch Area alphabet stickers. I've already gone through one package of these, so this is just a replacement for what I've already used. This was the freebie at the time I ordered, so just some little adhesive squares. This chipboard is just packaging, but I always hang on to these because they're so good to work with for mini albums. And then I have a few pattern papers here that go with the Sun Chaser collection from Heidi Swapp. Let me zoom out a little bit for these bigger items, which these patterns are gorgeous, and this one I did order for this side. And actually, I love all of this, both sides. Oh my word, it's hard to get my words out. Anyway, I did not order this entire collection, but I am excited to use just the few bits and pieces that I do have. I also have, I believe, a die cut set and, oh, I can't remember, a couple other things from this collection that I'm excited to play with. I have, oh, and this is another bit from the Sun Chaser collection. Let me move these other things. It's just a really pretty cloud vellum. Hopefully you can see that. But I'm really excited to play with that. I think that will make a really fun mini album cover. And the same with these. These are from the Paige Evans Splendid collection. And I'll move that so you can see a little better. It's got gold foiling. Really pretty. I got two of these. I'm thinking I want to use one on some layouts and one for mini albums. And here's this fun Bella cutout. So it's like having a cut file without having to mess with an electronic die cutting machine if you don't have one. And it's got just these few titles and hearts. And this is from the Tiny Tots 2.0 collection. I got just two pattern papers from My Favorite Summer, and it's actually just one pattern paper. But I love the florals. I got one of these to fussy cut and the other one to use as a background because I loved both of those pattern papers. And then I have two card kits from Simple Stories. So the first one is Celebrate, and I actually already have this one, but I wanted a duplicate. I have found that these are so fun to have on hand for kids. When my niece was here the other day and wanted to make something, and I didn't have the time to go through my stash and find something that she could play with and that would work together, and she gets frustrated if it doesn't turn out like she wanted it to. But these card kits, that is not the case. Everything that she needs or anybody needs to make these cards is all in this kit aside from adhesive. So I can just hand this card kit to some of my little friends and some adhesive, and they will just sit in my office and make cards with me. So that's the Celebrate kit. And then I missed this one when it came out last year, but I made sure and grabbed it this year because this is one of my all-time favorite collections from Simple Stories, the Safe Travels collection. And this is the card kit that goes with it. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me. If you like these types of videos, please let me know in the comments below so that I know to keep making these haul type videos for you. Anyway, thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon.